Today I fucked up by not using my work laptop during a meeting. This literally happened a few hours ago. There was a trending post on this sub that I saw while browsing Reddit on my phone this morning about a woman queefing in some guy's face. Being unfamiliar with the term, I googled it, saw what it was, and that was the end of it. Or so I believed. I was supposed to deliver a training to my team in the afternoon, but my laptop abruptly crashed and I couldn't revive it. I had the presentation on Drive, so I just downloaded Zoom on my personal laptop and started the training. Midway through, to show a real-life example, I had to go to an internal website with a URL that starts with Q. I'm sure you know where this is heading. Since I'm signed into Chrome on both my phone and laptop, it synced the search history, and the second I typed Q into the search bar, it starts suggesting stuff with what is a queef on top with the search icon that suggested I've actually looked it up. I literally exited the browser so fast the second I saw it pop up, but then I heard some people laugh on the call. To say I wanted the earth to open up and swallow me whole is putting it mildly. It's been a few hours since and I'm still reeling from the flashbacks. To fan the flames, a few of my colleagues also texted me the fart, speedy, emoji, so yeah, I wanna die ASAP. Too long didn't read, searched what a queef is in non-incognito mode, search history got synced to my personal laptop and the queef search popped up during a presentation at work. Just joke with them. It's not that bad. I know, but still, haha. Hey man, it could be worse. This could have happened at a school presentation on a smartboard. Also, I fucking died at the image of the search suggestion popping up, then the browser just closing. It's the little things like this that make life worth living. It could always be worse. The actual Reddit post could have synced when you opened your browser, and you could be now known as the dude or dudette who is into girls queefing in guys' faces porn. At least your search wasn't just queefing. Yeah, that would be much, much worse. A front part fart. I just read this out loud and my GF just looked at me and said ooh. Today I fucked up by letting my sons and their friends see my fancy new vibrator. My 11-year-old son has a bad habit of opening packages that aren't addressed to him. He was waiting on something video game related from Amazon, so when the FedEx man delivered a package today, he ripped into it with his friend and my 7-year-old son standing right there with him in the driveway. I looked out the front window and saw them and ran out there yelling, "That's not yours. Put it down." My 11-year-old's face was flushed red. I grabbed it and ran inside. That was 3 hours ago and no one has mentioned it since. If they do, I'm telling them it's a wine opener called the Power Play. There's a picture of it on the outside of the box, which would be fine if that's all they saw. But the back of the box has an artistic illustration of a woman using it, and the best way to hold it. I don't know if they saw that, but hell if I'm asking. FML. ETA, I was probably being a little dramatic when I said I yelled. He's not in trouble. Yes, he knows he can't open other people's mail, as in neighbor's mail. But we were expecting something he ordered for his PlayStation. He thought that's what it was. Honest mistake. I posted this for a laugh. Not for people to question my parenting and or to tell me I need to talk to him about masturbation. That's my husband's department, something we decided a long time ago. TL, doctor, my kids opened a FedEx package that contained my new vibrator. At our house it's been drilled into the kids' heads that it's illegal to open mail that's not specifically addressed to them. Even if everyone thinks they know what's inside, there's only the one it's addressed to can open it. So far so good. We haven't had any close calls. Oh, that's a good approach. I didn't even think of that, thanks! Exclamation mark. I was 18 and at my mate's place when a package for his mum arrived. I told him not to open it. Why? Could be a dildo. Nah, it was. The simplicity of this story versus the impact is truly remarkable. We are older and associate with an older crowd. There's an agreement amongst several of the wives, should any of them die or get incapacitated, someone from the group will run to the victim's house and dispose of the contents of the secret boxes lest either their moms or their older kids find them and discover what really goes on behind closed doors. Discretion is the better part of valor. I read this like it was the intro The Law and Order. My parents keep opening my packages and hiding them, so I might order a vibrator just for giggles and see what they do then. But why though? Why open and hide them? On the plus side, maybe he'll think twice the next time he starts to open mail addressed to someone else. I hope so! Exclamation mark. Today I fucked up by getting my name as a scar. So when I was in 4th grade one day, me and my friend were joking around in class and thought it would be a fun idea to make a makeshift tattoo on our arms. So he tore a piece of paper from his books, and it was like one of those books that had like hard paper. He folded the paper again and again into a pyramid-like shape with the end very sharp. Thought it wouldn't work because after all it's just paper. So my name starts with a V and I thought I'll get that on my right arm vertically in big block letters because I thought that was cool. He started drawing the V on my right arm with the paper tattoo gun. Now my skin is very soft and breaks easily, so the first attempt he made it broke skin and it showed the outline of what he drew on my skin. I thought it would just be a skin bruise that'll heal quickly, so I said go on, even though it hurt like hell. After the V he went for the I and it hurt a lot, but it worked. Then the teacher arrived and we had to stop the tattooing. That day at home I realized that the skin bruise had gotten worse and the 5 and 1 had swollen and it hurt like crazy. After a week the wound had fully healed, and to my horror I see the 5 and 1 as a scar on my skin. I'm 20 years old and I still have a letter 5 and 1 scar on my right arm. TL, doctor friend and I used paper to get my name tattooed in school, got infected and gained a scar with my letters. Edit. Guys, the only reason I'm not going to post pictures is because I'm deeply embarrassed by it. I'm not even comfortable with sharing my name with others, but then again I didn't know that you couldn't change your Reddit username when I made this account. I didn't even realize this many people would see this post. I understand if you guys don't believe me, and that's okay. Thank you. When somebody asks, get all creepy and mysterious and say, I was number 6, but now I'm the last one. That was very intense paper. It was like those scrap paper like shit that if you fold hard enough the point is real sharp. Also my skin is soft, so it was a bad combination. I did this with a friend but with a pencil eraser. Letter J on my arm. Mom was pissed. I'm 34 now and can still see it just enough 25 years later. In middle school there was a very small trend among my friends to use a mechanical pencil to scratch a design into your hand/arm. I have a heart on my hand from those days, but it finally disappeared in the last few years. Don't tease like that and not post a picture of it. Do you have a picture you could show? In All.jpg.